Hi guys, it's Gavin. Today is December 28th of 2011, and today is officially my 4 weeks on testosterone, and it's actually my first ever shot at home without being in the office or with my doctor. So today I'm going to walk you through it, and after that I'll answer the changes question. So that's what I'm going to do right now, and here we go. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is testosterone, obviously. Mine's in a clear bottle, which my doctor was not thrilled about. I guess they're light sensitive, so usually it'll be in a dark, like a brown bottle. But what you're going to want to do is just, you're going to want to make sure that it's clear and that there's no like floaties in it. Sorry. You don't want to make sure there's no floaties in it, that the expiration date is good, which mine is good until 2013, so that's good. And then you're going to want alcohol swabs. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to wipe off the top, and after you wipe it off, you just want to make sure that you set it aside. You don't want to touch it or anything, because if you touch it, then you can't use it. And I always grab 2 needles and set them down just in case, so that I know that they're right there in case anything happens, one of them doesn't work, whatever. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to open up your syringe. Now, everybody's got different looking needles. These actually aren't the needles that my doctor wanted, but the pharmacy didn't carry what he wanted, and it was like a 6-week order or some crap. So this is what I have. Yours might look a little bit different. The first thing that I usually do is just take off the needle there. Just kind of make sure that it's in working order. Put it back on there so it's nice and tight. It's not going to fall off. And then next thing I do is kind of pull back on the plunger and make sure that works, just because you don't want to start injecting and not work. So next thing is you're going to be taking something out of the testosterone bottle, so you want to replace what you're taking out with air. So I start at the bottom here, and then I'm going to pull it back. And I'm going to pull it until there's 1 cc. I don't know how well you can see that, but there's 1 cc of air. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to make sure there's nothing around you, because the first like 3 times that I did this, I like knocked things over. So you want to take the cap off. Sometimes it's hard to pull off, sometimes it's not. Just set it aside. I'm going to take this, tip it upside down, and you're actually going to want to make sure that you can actually see where the needle's going in. So let me just... Okay, so I'm going to put this in here. Don't touch the needle to anything else. And you want to put it in so that you can see that the needle's not above the water line or whatever. And then, I don't know how you can see this. It's confusing. My webcam's backwards. Okay, so then you're going to inject the air. So you're going to see air bubbles come up in there. So the air is in there. So you replaced what you're going to take out. It's still going to be hard to pull it back. And it comes out like jello. It just kind of drips in to fill the tube, and if you let go of the plunger, it pulls back. So I'm going to pull this, and I'm going to go past 1, because that's what I'm on. I'm on 1 cc. Everybody's on different stuff. Let's see if you can see that. Everybody's on a different dose. All depends on your doctor. So I'm going to go a little bit past 1. so I've got enough in there. I'm going to push back, and the reason I'm going to push back is because there can be air up in this needle, and you don't want air in there, you're not getting the right amount of medicine. So I'm going to push it back until the plunger is on 1. Alright, now just want to make sure that if there's any like giant air bubbles, you get them out. I always have like these little tiny air bubbles, but that's normal. Okay, so take that out of there. Put the cap back on. Don't touch the outside of the needle to the outside of this. Just make sure you get it all. Okay, so you're going to set this down. The next thing you're going to do is clean the injection site. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this real quick, so hold on 1 second. Alright, so excuse my white legs, it's a little awkward, my skivvies. Alright, so what you're going to do next is you're going to clean the injection site. And the injection site is going to be the widest part of your leg. So the widest part of your leg is usually right here, and in the center of that. So it's going to be like right here. So what you want to do next is you want to take your alcohol swab and you just want to clean where you plan to inject. You want to start in the middle and wipe outwards to wipe the dirt and the bacteria out. Okay. And you're going to want to let it dry for a second, just kind of air dry it, because I've found that it really stings if it's still like wet. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your needle, you actually hold it like it's a dart, and pop off the cap. And you're going to grab your leg and kind of lift it up here. And you're going to go straight down and all the way into the muscle. And the first thing you want to do is just pull up, make sure you're not inside of a vein where you're going to like pull blood out, which I'm not. It's usually pretty hard to do that. And just real easily inject it here. Sometimes it stings, sometimes it doesn't. So it looks like it's in there. Now, once you get it all in there, you just want to let go, and as you let go, pull the needle back up out. And put the cap back on the needle. Set the needle aside. Now, sometimes it'll bleed, sometimes it won't. Lately, mine just seems to bleed a lot. I don't know why. So, you just get a Band-Aid. I hate putting Band-Aids on these because I have hairy legs and it hurts to rip it off. So, but whatever. I just put the Band-Aid on there. And that's it. You're done. You got cleanup. But alright, so hold on here and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, so I'm back. So that's an injection. Like I said, sometimes it hurts, sometimes it doesn't. People usually freak out because the needle's like really long, but it's really not that long. It hurt a little bit that time because I was kind of shaking, but it's usually not like I don't know. It doesn't hurt to me, I guess. I guess it depends on the person. But changes. Let's see. First of all, my mood. Been a little bit more emotional. Not like crazy bad or like mean or anything like that, just a little bit more emotional. It's easier for me to get upset, so just kind of trying to be careful with that. Let's see what else. My voice has been kind of a little bit like, you can still feel something like in there, but my roommate's really sick, so I'm hoping that my voice is changing and I'm not getting sick along with her, because that would make me mad. What else? Two of the changes that I just noticed that I like didn't notice before and then like really noticed was, the first one was I don't know if you can really see, but my muscles in my arms have actually gotten a lot more defined, and if you can see, my my shoulders are getting bigger. Same on this side. It's gotten a lot more mass. My shoulders are getting bigger. The other thing that I noticed that I'm not going to show you is growth. Downstairs growth. It's grown like probably like a half an inch, so it's like an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch. So that's grown a lot, which I didn't notice because I wasn't really paying attention to that, to be honest. But I think that's why like my libido has been like, why my sex drive's been like crazy. It's because that's like rapidly growing, which I knew was gonna happen, but it was kind of weird when I realized it. But yeah, I think that's why my I've got such crazy sex drive, because it's just all the time. Sorry guys. And let's see, what else did I notice? I have like a little bit of like a tiny bit of a happy trail that's kind of starting. It's not like anything that's like hugely noticeable, but it's definitely there. Like I just noticed it when I got out of the shower, so I've got like a little bit of a happy trail. There's no like hair, like hairier arms or anything yet, and there's really nothing like facial. My acne has been getting, see if you can see it this time. It's actually been getting quite a bit better. My doctor told me to use this like special face cleaner stuff, and it like doesn't have soap in it, and it's non-comedogenic, and it's super cool. It works good. So yeah, but Friday is my 1 month, so I'll make a kind of video to see if anything looks different, just kind of compilation of everything. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in a couple of days, and bye.